Hello, hello, hello. You're about to listen to an archive episode of the Lost in a Berg Sauce podcast. This week's episode was recorded in between Adele's creation of the now revolutionary hairstyle, which has been dubbed the Bantu Knot, and the second round's exit of the Milwaukee Bucks to the Miami Heat in the NBA playoffs. In this episode, we talk about marriage, we give our views on the latest Star Wars sequel trilogy, and briefly dive into the X-Men franchise and football. Enjoy.
I don't know. I just don't like that nigga, bro. That guy is trash.
Very rational.
And again, I accept it. It's not. This is not rational. This is very irrational and very terrible. But fuck it.
You know what else is irrational? Marriage. And I think Sang had an update on, all things in the marriage.
Yeah.
We seem to talk a lot about
Dr.
marriage
Dre.
and
like
stuff
3
on this.
podcasts in a row.
An update? Do you mean in like current events?
Well, Dr.
I
Dre.
mean, something that
Are you getting married?
topic that you wanted to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Man's got that 60K
saved,
innit?
yeah. So, on the topic of marriage, I wanted to bring up prenups because, as we know, Dr. Dre is splitting up from his wife, and his wife is now asking for, I think, $2 million per month. Some people don't even make that in a lifetime, and she's asking it for per month. So I want to know what you guys think. I mean, how do you rationalize getting $2 million per month? That's what I want to know.
How do you rationalize it as someone who is an advocate for marriage, I would say, and in marriage you're signing that contract as in, half is yours, half is mine. What's yours is mine. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So now in a divorce, you're doing 50-50.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's not really 50-50. It's more because if you have children, then it goes more to the wife.
So, if anything, you're admitting that you're getting less than 50.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, cool. So, if you were Dr. Dre in this position, you'd be cool with this, yeah?
I wouldn't be okay with that situation, and the reason for that is because he got her to sign a prenup. She signed away her rights, so I don't see how she will be granted any of that money.
if she didn't sign the prenup, and she was just asking for this, like
half, exactly half.
Yeah. Oh, obviously not more than half, because if she has kids, then you'd be cool with it, yeah?
Yes.
Oh.
I swear I read
Yes.
she crafted part of the prenup because she's a lawyer.
Apparently she's a lawyer.
Yeah, like
I don't know,
I
man.
was
I don't
reading
know.
somewhere she helped craft
so she's a lawyer, and he let her
exactly
craft the prenup
as well.
He's lost from there, innit? You know what I mean?
When I read it, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, how dumb can you be?
In the sunken place.
In it, and she's got like rights to his like professional stuff because they were saying like a lot of the ideas and stuff, like business moves outside of music, obviously,
her
'cause she's not
albums
making
now.
beats and stuff.
So
But outside of music, like the business moves, it was a collaborative effort, which he is admitted to as well. So it's like outside of the prenup shit, like she's got like legit.
This is why she's asking, because it's like,
Exactly.
if he's like nah, then she obviously knows a couple things in lawyer terms, in terms of what can now go forward, because obviously if she has all this stuff in entanglement in these deals, then it's like, okay, if you're not
Do we even know why they're breaking up?
I don't think it matters.
I have no idea.
No, because like it matters because
let's get
if someone's being like, if Dr. Dre like cheated on her or something, then that's royally stupid. You should give away 80% of jump, because how are you gonna cheat?
No.
How are you gonna cheat on a lawyer? How are you gonna? No. I'm saying him specifically, because how are you gonna cheat on the woman who crafted said prenup, who crafted your whole
I
life?
see what you mean. I see what you mean.
How are you gonna cheat on her if you know she's got you by the
So
balls
because
financially?
of that, you have to give her 80%.
You're crazy.
She's gonna take 80%.
No, but
regardless.
hold on. When I said, oh yeah, she has to take, if your wife took 80% to buy a car of your savings, you were all like, oh yeah, no, we'll still get married, but obviously not now.
No, don't say. Oh, I said I was walking away off jump.
No, you said you were, but there was kind of a chance.
No,
You were still 50-50.
no, I wasn't.
You were more certain than the rest of them, but you were still.
What?
Iffy. Yeah,
No.
I remember.
What do you mean? I remember. Let's play it.
He has access to the podcast audio, so
Yeah, let's play it.
We've got to record. Yeah, we'll play it next time.
What the fuck?
But yeah, 80%. That's crazy. You're mad.
Yeah.
I forgot I was even saying, but you're mad. You're mad. You're mad.
So I want to ask all of you guys:
That's a
would
stupidity
you,
tax.
in your marriage lives in the future,
Mhm.
will you be asking them to sign a prenup? Yes or no?
It's not illegal in this country.
Yeah, so
But-
that kind of answers your question.
What? Wait, what is
Wait,
this?
wait,
It's
wait.
not legal.
Nah, not in the UK.
Oh, it's
You
not
can't
legal.
get a prenup. No.
It's not legal.
So this is why I said
Okay. I
So
didn't know that.
hypothetically,
50-50 or less than 50.
Mm.
So you wait. So if you get married, then
Darren's rethinking.
yeah. No. I'm just trying to understand.
I already have the
I don't know
contract
too
to
much
run
about
over
marriage.
it.
We got to
Yeah.
go Guyana for our marriage, fam.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go sell that ring now. Now what's it called? So if you get married then in this country and then you split, then you can like your assets and stuff will go to her.
That's
or
splitting apparently.
You split it.
you split it.
And if
I didn't know
if
it
you have
wasn't
children,
legal.
she gets more.
Ideally, it depends how good your lawyer is, but
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's mad.
Yeah.
I
If
didn't
she
know
wants
that.
anything,
Mm.
she's
Yeah.
entitled to at least half.
What do you guys think about that?
Bogus.
I think I'm not getting married. You just giving me because I didn't know this
I
about
didn't
the
know that
legality of it. So this
so
is
you man was plunging into 70k, 60k marriages, not knowing what's going on. Not knowing what's going on in the small print.
Well, I didn't say 70k marriage. Let's drop my price down to 20k max.
Well, I was gonna answer my question, which is I wouldn't sign a prenup.
Or if
we
she
knew
gave
that.
you one.
If she gave me one,
Mm.
no, I definitely wouldn't sign one.
Oh, you're mad.
what?
You're mad.
No, because
You're really in love, innit?
If she
Damn.
no, but
No,
what,
no, what I meant was if she was the higher earner
Okay.
and then she offered you a prenup, like, hey, like, don't touch my assets,
Okay.
would you sign it?
After you've done all this hard work, you're back to it.
Damn.
Breaking your back right now for you to be given a contract says don't touch my stuff. Mad.
So she's the richer one. She's got assets.
Yeah.
And what's my position? Me currently, or
You're working, but it's like
You're working,
Yeah,
but
so
like,
it's a standard?
there's a
game.
clear gap. There's
You're
like
not a
2
bum,
years
but
between
Yeah,
you.
like
So
you're
you're
not
asking me
making
for a
money.
prenup.
No,
to
no,
sign
she's
one,
asked.
so you
She
should
wants. She gives you a prenup. She says, so you're still in like the 20% tax bracket, and we need you to.
Well,
So does it work?
Actual-
obviously, I would say no because I wouldn't. If I was in her position, I wouldn't ask her for a prenup either to sign a
Wait.
prenup.
So does it work both ways then? So if she's the higher earner, I get half of her stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
It's not as popular, but
yeah.
Yeah,
like in
exactly.
cases like we've seen with Adele recently,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
God.
That guy. What a king.
but also women are more likely to, if you have kids as well, they're more likely to win the
custody.
custody battle.
Yeah.
So you're less likely to get the extra, the like 50%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's peak. No,
That's crazy.
but you know what? I'm here for that. And you know, I'll be searching for that. So I think that's
for that.
that's when I'll like be involved in marriage and that type of stuff. But obviously,
Well, she was a high earner.
no, but it's like, this is including love and everything. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, love.
It's not like a
So
soulless marriage.
you're only considering marriage if she earns more than you basically.
Well, yeah, because like you remember last time it was like, oh,
I guess he
I've
has
lost
to pay
in
for
it.
it
Like,
all,
yeah,
innit?
exactly.
So you want her to incur the loss.
he's not,
then.
he's not losing.
What about how she wants to like recover those losses then if it doesn't
do you
work out?
What do you mean?
So in the same way that when you were saying like, oh, if it was to end or whatever, and you've
Yeah.
spent all this that, and you're at a loss, blah blah blah, you
No,
need
but
to recover that in some way.
that was like with plastic surgery and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, no. It's,
What about if she's
if she bought like holidays for us, like how's she gonna get that back?
Yeah, okay, true. But like,
No,
she
don't
could
get
buy like a
holidays
car
from us.
or whatever,
What-
and
what if she's earning exact amount that you are earning?
Yeah. Well, I'm not in marriage anyway, so
Okay.
it's definitely not happening. Like,
I think if you're both really high earners, it's hard to convince the judge that you need an extra 50% of his money.
Yeah.
So the only time where you'd be like whoever the lower income person is will be likely to get the half of from the divorce would be if there's like a giant
Gap,
gap between the wages of each person.
So
And
really, it's necessity is why people do it. Like
so they'll say, "Oh no, I'm used to this lifestyle now. I need it to be able to keep up with the lifestyle I've been afforded." Exactly.
So do you guys think she's justified in asking for 2 million per month? That's 24 million per year.
Yes.
I'm gonna say no, but if it was me,
Yes.
then yes.
Can I read out what she wants the?
Yeah, go on.
It says laundry and cleaning 10,000 a month.
Yeah, you gotta stay clean.
Clothes 135,000 a
Gotta
month.
stay updated.
Education 60,000 a month.
Education for who?
Tuition and living expenses apparently.
What's she going to school?
I don't know. Maybe I don't
Mad.
know. Entertainment 900. 900,000 a month.
Entertainment.
So
Yes, I've just been divorced. I need to entertain myself.
A month.
What?
charitable contributions 125,000 a month.
Keep up
Wait,
appearances, keep it.
She's asking him to pay her charity.
Charitable.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Because obviously they've got
Mortgage
foundations.
100,000 a month.
Yeah, stay
And
there.
then
I guess I
telephone, cell phone, and email 20,000 a month.
What?
How have you not bought your house by now? You're Dr. Dre and her.
No, but she's obviously, I guess, going to be kicked out of the house.
Move into another
No, but
house.
why? Like, how don't you have your own house if they're
They're
making that
married.
much money?
Yeah, but they're married,
Yeah,
innit?
they're
So they
married,
would have
yeah.
been in the same
They don't
house.
have two
What,
houses.
do you plan on getting 2 houses when you get married?
Yeah.
Nah, that's not happening.
Nah.
That's not happening.
I'm not getting married, but I want to have like I'm gonna have like a house
spare
where
house.
like we can just like again I'm hoping I'll be well off, so we'll have a main house where everyone stays, but I've got like a place in Spain or wherever. Or,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then she says, "Oh yeah, always going to that house. Why are you going to that house for?" Like,
That's for
Well,
you
why
to
not?
figure
That's
out.
a
Like
house.
if you want me to carry a camera, I'll carry a
then it's
camera
fine.
everywhere, but I'm there. Like it's my house.
GoPro.
Yeah, do whatever you need to do to
Bodycast.
feel comfortable. Like I'm not cheating on you. Like
Body
whatever.
cam.
Okay.
No. Oh, shit, Alex.
900,000 a month for entertainment. What the hell is she doing?
Oh, what won't she be doing?
Yeah, essentially. She can be in the club, like, throwing money at the men.
Yes, like my husband paid for this.
Yeah, innit?
I guess if I was in that position, I think if I'm earning like at least like let's say £1 million and then she's on less than 100,000, I'm gonna ask for a prenup. But if we're around the same salary, then it's like,
Okay, what, you're making 80 grand a year and she's making 20 grand.
Still asking.
I mean, 20 grand a year. Like, what is like?
Like, let's say she works in retail.
No offense to anyone working in retail, but it's just no. There's just too much. Because I'll be working.
Because that means you can't even go 50-50 on the bills and that. So.
Exactly.
Wait, do you guys plan on going 50-50 on bills with your...
Yes. Yes. What do you? I know it's like we have traditional gender roles, but I'm not going to be paying everything if I'm not expecting her to.
Okay.
Especially after you pay for the wedding. Like, are you mad?
No. We're splitting the wedding. Like everything's 50-50. Like first day
Oh.
I'll
Wait,
pay
so-
for,
wait,
and then
so-
everything else will be split.
So you're paying all the bills?
I'm not paying all the bills.
Just-
But 80%?
Just
But
whenever
I'm
she
the,
asks.
I'm the one working right now.
Not necessarily
I'm
now,
saying-
but like,
yeah,
we're
but say
talking
like,
about,
what,
in
5,
marriage
10 years
life.
time?
Yeah.
Marriage time.
Yeah, so you'd combine your incomes, wouldn't you? That's what I would do.
Yeah, okay, no, but you were saying it as if you're paying it yourself.
No, I was basically suggesting...
Okay, so you're saying when the income
Well,
is
well,
the same
yeah,
together,
Yeah,
then
exactly.
you both, okay, cool.
So
Alright.
in my case is no matter how much we are making each, we just combine it and then that
Okay,
is
yeah,
our
that's
total
fine, yeah.
income.
Bills come off of
you're
the
not gonna
joint
have
account.
your own separate account.
No.
Oh, risky.
Oh, you guys plan on getting separate accounts?
I'm hoping she has her own account with a joint account, and that joint account will be for like savings for
Oh,
the
shit.
kids to go uni and stuff,
I didn't
rent,
think about that.
blah 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 blah. And then I have my own money because I don't want her to be like, oh, hey babe, can I buy myself an Xbox? Like, have your own money to buy whatever you want. I don't want to be like, oh, why did you do this? Oh, what? You've been you've been having too much KFC. Like, what? I don't need to confirm everything with you, especially if I'm working for myself. Obviously, some of that money will go into building the lives for our kids,
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay.
But like, I'm not. It's not automatically everything I earn is now us. Like,
Okay.
I still have to need to be myself. Us. Like,
So at what point does it become all of my stuff is yours?
On my deathbed.
Did you say 50 years?
That's honestly
On my deathbed.
like when I don't need it anymore, I'm not gonna need it. Until then, like I'll have like a whole will and everything planned out.
Yeah.
But up until then, what's mine is mine. What's ours is ours. What's yours is yours.
So would you say that I'm a bit naive with?
Oh no, you do. I don't know your relationship. You do whatever works for you.
Yeah.
But like I'm saying, for me, this is the only way it can make sense.
Okay.
Like obviously, if I'm earning a lot more money, and she's earning a lot less money,
Yeah.
we use like we just do like a fraction of our income to go towards it. Like I'm not gonna say, oh, okay, well that's $5,000 from me. You bring $5,000 back. Like it's gonna be okay. Anthony earns.
Oh, it's only proportional.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So
Also, you'd have to like, kind of live within the parameters of both the relationship, like type of like money type, because that'll be next. If okay, so if like one of you's earning 80k and the other one's earning like 20k, it's like you can't now live in like some like top penthouse apartment because it's like it just don't make sense. Like, so you're gonna have to live within your means a little bit less. So it's like
within the means of who, the one who's at the
Earning
20k or the
less.
80k.
yeah.
Okay.
the one who's
Earning
earning less, innit?
So she can't be like, oh yeah, this is my lifestyle
yeah.
now.
If you find a girl and
Wait, so you're definitely gonna pay more
yeah, like if
so like if you're earning 8k and your girlfriend's earning 20k, you'll be fine with a place that I don't know is like what he said, a more expensive place, even though you'd be paying more out of the two of you.
yeah,
You'd be happy with that.
I'd be okay with that.
Would you guys?
Well, as I said, proportional to the income. So I'm not.
No. So I'm saying disproportional. So you're paying for a place that's probably more expensive,
Mhm.
and you're paying more of it because you earn more.
Okay, so if we're not doing it by like, if it's not proportional, then no.
Then you're not doing it.
Yeah.
So in my case, if that was me, I would combine the income. So now it's 100k, and then
Mhm.
from that comes out the expensive rent.
But if
or
you're putting
whatever.
like, okay, but you're putting like 4/5 of that into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. If you think
Might
about
as
the
well just
numbers,
buy your
wise,
own
yeah.
house, bro. Like, at that point. Like,
That's what I'm saying. So I think for me, it'd be, I could go like your money could go towards like the little bills around the house,
Exactly,
so water,
exactly.
food, those kinds of things,
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm taking care of like the mortgage
Exactly.
and shit. But the caveat is my name is on the mortgage and the house and all that.
Well, both names will be
'Cause
on
it's-
it.
no, if you're married, then that shit don't matter.
Yeah, because
Mm,
I actually
fair.
did some reading on this recently. So I thought if you own property before the marriage, that if you have a divorce, you'd be able to be like, okay, this is my place, I can kick her out. But if you have more than one property, she
She gets the bigger one.
can claim it, or she can ask you to sell it, and then you can divide that asset. But in your main house, if it's your marital home, then she can occupy that place until, like, she finds her own place, and that way it'll stop you from selling the home under her. So she'd be able to claim some assets in it, but you still get majority of it.
Let's hope we don't get to that stage in any of our lives.
Yeah, veto your spouses.
Or pick your spouses wisely.
Or just
Yeah,
don't get
veto.
married.
It's the same thing.
Exactly.
Veto.
You know,
I'm telling you, like every
you can still have a marriage without the license. That's all I'm saying.
and it
So
like
driving a car. Do you need a license?
Yes.
Well,
That's definitely
you're not gonna be in prison if like,
Yeah, exactly.
you know what I mean?
You can be together and not married and not go to
I
jail.
think that's a bad analogy. Sorry, having a car but having insurance or not.
That's
That's
the
still
same.
a legal
That's still
requirement.
illegal.
like what?
You have a car.
Just stop. Yeah. Stop while you're behind.
Maybe I'm not educated in this kind of topic.
I mean,
It's you can't even say that because you know it's illegal to drive without an insurance.
benefit, you're more
Like,
educated than
yeah.
both of us.
Well,
Like-
well, actually, no. Recently, I thought I could not drive another person's car until I had insurance under it. But it turns out I can. Like I'm fully comp with my car,
I told you that.
which
like,
means
last time.
I'm over the age of 25, which means if Anthony had a car, I could drive his car without contacting any insurance companies. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Okay.
So
What?
you never know.
I didn't know you couldn't do that. Like I thought you just jump in and drive, just don't get caught without your license, or like yeah. Because if whatever happens, like you just say the car's not mine, but this is my license, this is my whatever. Like
Oh.
it's just, that's what I thought.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's like, so when you're like on the motorway, for example, and say the driver needs to sleep, then do you have to stay parked then, or can someone just, like, if they're over, like you said, over 25, they can just drive them, right?
Yeah, you can just drive.
So long as, but the thing is that if you do that, it's a third-party insurance. So if you get into an accident, your insurance only covers the other car, but not the car that you're driving. If that makes sense. So you basically drive your friend's car and it's worth 30 grand, and you smash into another car. Your insurance pays for the other car, but doesn't pay for that car that you're driving, the 30k one. So you basically owe your friend a new car. So just be careful.
With around the Trash trilogy that they put out from 2017.
Wait, just to be confirm, which trilogy is that?
For the
Star Wars.
The 789. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. The yeah. But before we get into it, I like to say that I was right, and I knew it from the moment I saw Last Jedi that it was Rian Johnson's fault, and everything that has happened that is a failure of Star Wars is because of Rian Johnson. Everybody want to say, it's his fault.
Who's Rian Johnson?
Rian Johnson. Yeah, he's the one who did Last Jedi.
Oh, yeah.
The one who made Knives Out, which was a decent film, which was just a Cluedo remake, which was kind of cool, but you still ruined Star Wars. And the effects of that bled into the last film, and John Boyega had some thoughts, and I will, Did you guys read the article?
Yeah, well, I read it.
Because you guys
I
enlightened
got the
me.
gist of it, but
Yeah, I read the summary.
Wait, 1 second, sorry, because obviously I missed the topic about Star Wars when you guys did it, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you guys like, is Force Awakens the first one?
The first of the new
Yeah,
sequel,
of the new trilogy. Did you guys like that one?
Yes.
yeah,
Okay, cool. Alright, cool. That's all I needed to know. That's
So
all I
I
needed to
thought
know.
it was a good
It was
movie
good.
to set up
Yeah.
something good.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Okay.
oh, no, this is...
Because I thought that was the best of them, but I
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
know.
yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
know
yeah,
that you
yeah.
guys
Really?
also. I thought you trashed the whole
Really?
thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
no.
no.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, as a trilogy, it's trash.
Yeah.
Because
But I thought you meant like movie to movie
even
trash.
then, it gives poor replayability for the Force Awakens, because the Force Awakens set up quite a bit. Like, it set up basic things. It came in. Kylo Ren with probably one of the 6 intros in it. Like,
Yeah.
that was hard.
Yeah.
I didn't see Vader do that. You know what I mean? I know. I think he done that in
Oh yeah.
in Empire, innit?
Oh, I thought you said.
No, did he?
Or did he just flick it? You know when Lando snaked them,
Yeah.
and then
Oh, when
he
he's
was
in
there,
the.
innit?
Yeah.
He didn't. I
No,
don't
he
think
didn't.
stopped
Oh,
He
no,
didn't stop
they just
it.
shot him.
Yeah, and he was like, yeah. See,
Yeah.
Kylo, he did a matic. That was mad. And then you get the fucking stormtrooper, who, he becomes of the essence
Yeah.
and knows, which has never happened before.
I think what Disney should have done is they should have got George Lucas to direct, but
Nah, because you know what? Because I said this to my friend the other day. The prequels are trash.
what?
And I understand what they were saying. Obviously,
What?
I love them in it. I love them. But, like, from a
Wait,
dialogue
so-
point of view, they're
Okay.
shit.
Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
like-
awful. Like, if we're being honest.
The way because he wrote them. Like, he wrote direct, like, man shouldn't do that. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same problem I have with Game of Thrones season 8. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. You know what I mean? Do what you're strong at. Do the story. Get screenwriters. Get directors. And we're cool.
Oh, so he did it all.
He did it all.
Oh, did he do that with the originals?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Really? Oh wow, I didn't know that.
So I'm saying.
It makes sense.
See what works. Well, it was obviously with the originals, you got all the clout.
Yeah.
George
But you're
So-
saying that Disney had the potential to reach to that level, but Rian Johnson's the reason why they didn't.
All they had to do was follow through, and they didn't follow through.
Yeah.
Like, that's because okay, JJ's not gonna do the whole trilogy in it, but at least if you get a second director, follow the fucking through line of the first film. This is the second film in it. This is the second of a third. This is the Empire was the best film in it. Like, that's what everyone says.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
this
which
second
one?
film,
Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
the second film,
That's probably my
is
favorite.
all it has to do is follow on and add to the big finale of a big saga.
Yeah.
All you have to do is make it bigger. He made it as small as possible in a one fucking they're chasing the ship, and then John and Rose are going off to fucking with a fucking collector
Yeah.
getting some bullshit thing which doesn't mean nothing, and then John ends up sacrificing himself, and then he wakes up as what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Meanwhile, at the end of the first film, he was supposed to be a Jedi.
Wait, what?
Oh,
No, and that is where the argument comes in.
Yeah.
About what John says.
Yeah. So you guys have to talk about the argument. I mean the article, and then I'll come back and give you my thoughts.
I just want to clarify. Did he say that he thinks more black stars should be like the main?
He said his quote was, "Don't market
characters.
a black person in a prominent role if you're not going to follow through with it." Basically,
Oh,
because that's how they started the first film and continued it, and then they got to the
so
second.
do you think
film.
he's a bit salty about him personally?
Get out of here, Sang.
Or is
Get
it no?
Get out of here.
No, it's a valid question. Is he like talking from his own like experience or like in general?
Yeah, this is his.
He's saying like in future, don't do that.
Okay,
to black people.
so it's not okay.
Yeah, black people in general, not just
Yeah.
like him specifically.
So he must have been very disappointed with the outcome.
Everyone was disappointed
Yeah.
in his character.
But he's saying that's why everyone was that's why people should have been disappointed because
Yeah,
it
he
just
started
didn't.
off with like one of the main three people, like Ray, like a main four of Ray,
Yeah.
Poe, Finn, and Kylo. And then he was like the token black guy.
Yeah, basically.
Like, what was he doing?
What was he doing on? Is it in the last one where he's running around on?
He
the
was
ship
running to her,
and
like,
shooting
"Oh, I'm
them?
trying to save you," blah blah blah. She force pushes him away.
Hold on.
This has to be a Star
Anubis
Wars
has
right
come
now.
back.
'Cause-
On that note, also in that film, he's like, "Oh, I have a secret," and he's going around looking for a moment to tell her something in it.
Yeah.
And in my mind, it's he has the Force in it. He realizes he has the Force, and he needs to tell her because it's like, "Oh shit, you need to train me in it." Not like, "Oh, I love you" and all that bullshit in it. Like this is fucking dumb in it. And we got Poe coming in.
What did he even do?
What is he doing? And why is he here? Why is he here? He fucked up basically everyone in the the first 5 minutes of the second film. Even though this film was shit, but it's like, you're a shit captain. Why are you here? But you're stopping Boyega's momentum to be like, okay, at least give us that he's a Jedi. If we don't see it, just tell us. Just tell us. But it was nah, nothing.
Okay,
Mystery box.
On that
Fuck
note,
you,
then,
JJ.
do you think Disney should listen to him? And
Yes.
if they make another trilogy like Old Republic, whatever,
Coming back.
they'll introduce a black prominent character who is a Jedi.
See, I want it to have like I don't want a Jedi just for being a Jedi.
Yeah.
I want it to have like okay, if we're gonna have any black characters, they can't just be like, "Oh yeah, he's my one black friend from my like."
Yeah.
Like
I don't want
Lando.
another Lando. Exactly.
Lando, yeah.
Lando,
okay.
now Finn, now that random like lady and at the end who might be Lando's daughter. Like what was that?
So hero or villain, does it matter?
You know, if
Like, if they introduce Darth Bane as like some sick,
Sith
Sith Lord
random,
who's
but I swear, Samuel Jackson was like.
he was.
So
Mace Windu. He was one of the better.
Yeah, Mace, and one of the guys I watch on YouTube who like Star Wars fanatic. Obviously, he's off Star Wars now because of everything that's happened. But he used to hype up Mace as like the.
He was the guy.
Yeah.
He was the guy.
See, Mace Windu is like he was done well.
Okay.
There probably needed to be more character development on his part because then it just ends up being like, oh yeah, he's got a purple lightsaber. He's Samuel Jackson. Okay.
But I think that's it with him being Samuel Jackson.
Exactly.
Is that you can't really shit on him or do anything to his role that's gonna because he will chat shit. Let's be honest. Whereas John may have done or may not have done because he's quite young into his career. Whereas you can't tell a fully established Samuel Jackson that we're gonna make a mockery of your character, basically.
Exactly. So, if they are going to bring new, like, prominent black characters in the next trilogy or whatever happens with them, then I want it to be someone who has, like, a proper story arc. I don't want any love interests. I don't want him to be chasing after someone. He has to have his own separate goals, away from the main character, whoever that may be.
I don't even know if I want him to be a Jedi because then we will always just be left with they're trying to make up for Finn.
Yeah.
Whereas
Make him a Sith. Make him like someone.
Yeah.
Even if he just has a blaster, but he's like really good at it. Like just.
And it's weird because in a lot of ways, I think this is what this is part of what the legacy of Black Panther has been, as far as like the box office for that movie.
Yeah.
Because a lot of why, and it's crazy because it's Disney on both sides. Because a lot of why they would have argued before like the reason why we can't push, say, a Mace Windu as like the guy as the face of Star Wars, for example, is because this stuff needs to travel around the globe. Like people aren't looking to see black people like that, and like so what Black Panther did, I think, is really significant as far as the box office. And now we can start to see, depending on these tentpole movies that kind of make sense for them to be there, when they're there, you can't just tokenize their characters or whatever it is. And it helps that John Boyega is actually shedding more light and speaking directly about it. That's what I think is gonna like bring the change, because unfortunately, you've got the death of Chadwick Boseman and what his legacy is, which I think is a lot bigger in his death than it was when he was alive. And the people he had around his circles. Again, this is Disney on both ends of the spectrum. So
said he
like,
wouldn't do slave movies.
Exactly. You've got Disney on both sides, where it's like, this is not, if they do this again with like, they basically put out another John Boyega Star Wars character again, then they're intentionally doing it. Not that they weren't before, but it's like, you just don't give a fuck now.
Yeah.
Like,
I will say, even though I was the one that sparked this, that they are, like, they did commission a film that is going to be written and directed by, like, 2 black guys. So...
No, I'm saying this is what, like, it's good because, like, this is part of the legacy.
This is before the whole Boyega thing. This is after, like, Rise of Skywalker. I think this might have been even a little bit before. But, like, yeah, they're going to be, like, the first black creators of a Star Wars thing.
Star Wars franchise, yeah.
But, yeah, on the whole Boyega thing, it's just that, yeah, Disney clearly, like, they made him one of the 3 in it. As in, like, Carrie, Han and Luke in it, like that was it in it.
Yeah.
And with each of them, they got a full story, they got a full arc of who they were. Like Carrie a little bit less, but even then she had a lot of personality in that character that made her a fan favorite, obviously. So with Boyega and Finn, it's like you in the second film. Because what he said was that they gave all the nuance to Rey and Kylo, and just like left everything else. It's like they knew what to do with Rey and Kylo, but with everything else they didn't know what to do. So it's like, for him, as someone who was probably supposed to be on the same level as them, it's like, well, this is a clear piss take, and it's like, this is something that has been done like before. And I think he probably, in his mind, was going into this thinking, oh yeah, this is not going to be like those times before. This is going to be, okay, forefront type thing. Second film happened, backlash. And he even tried to say, oh yeah, don't blame JJ. It's not his fault. But sorry, bro, we're blaming him in it. Like, it's as much as his fault as it is Rian Johnson's.
Sorry. Why did JJ not do the second film?
I think it's because he just, like... He only came back to do the first one, like.
Oh, it was only meant to be one and done. Oh.
Like I think what Colin Trevorrow was supposed to do, episode 9.
Yeah.
I think someone else was supposed to do episode 8 before Rian Johnson got in.
Yeah, because they swapped it halfway through.
Yeah, and then Rian Johnson done it, and like Kathleen Kennedy just gave it to him in it. I was like, oh yeah, just do your thing in it, like so. And like I think what JJ had points on how the trilogy was gonna go, but obviously he was not gonna do the whole like all 3. And then Ryan clearly didn't follow it, and now we're in a sticky situation of a final film that's supposed to complete a saga, and then we got what we got. But I still blame JJ because all he had to do was make it that the opening of the film is that Finn was training with Rey because she had the books and they were on the same ship. So therefore, and like he had all this time to tell her this fucking secret. So tell her then, open the film, boom, and then when the first time that they're facing Kylo, one of them gets slapped up, and then we just set precedence there, and then you can deal with the whole Palpatine bullshit after. Like, but nah, they just wanted to go, oh yeah, Rey, Kylo, relationship, will they, won't they, blah 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 blah. Oh, Palpatine's back. Oh, he's so powerful. Oh, he's come back alive. Oh, Lando's here. Oh, let's put all the black people together. Like, nah. It was trash, and it was disgraceful. Hurt my heart, man. Hurt my heart. That's Star Wars, man. Jesus
So you actually felt this pain that you're speaking of now when you watched the 8th and 9th
8th
episode?
film. That's when only Star Wars was there.
Yeah.
Because it's like
Yeah.
it's like someone who doesn't know Star Wars wrote the film.
Yeah.
How can you have a Star Wars film no lightsaber fights?
There was none in part 2.
No lightsaber fights. Luke has come back. I'm getting vexed again. I'm getting vexed
It's mad.
because Luke came back. We had the whole 7th film in it
Yeah.
with Carrie and Han Solo. Han Solo dies, and we still don't even get them three together in a scene.
Yeah.
Come back, second of the first film, he throws the fucking lightsaber, and then he's like some fucking hermit guy. Yeah. I hear that.
And then he's drinking that cow's milk.
Yeah, but like let's speed it up because Luke could have been like, or even if it isn't Luke, in the terms of this film and this trilogy,
Yeah.
you'd be like, okay, cool. My friends need me in it, not need me as a fucking projection so they can get away. They need me as all powerful Luke.
Yep.
And boom, 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 boom. Give us Master Luke one last time. That's all you had to do. All you had to do. You didn't even do that. Gave us some bullshit scene. Gave us projection, and he dies.
Gone with the wind.
Gone with the wind. Gone with the fucking wind,
Gone
bro.
with the wind.
Nah, bro. We didn't see nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
When I saw the last sequence, I was like, because I noticed, because I saw him, I was like, oh, okay, so he's with Carrie now, or like Princess Leia, and I was like, did this guy get a haircut? Like, why did he get a haircut? And then he's doing the whole fight. I'm like, okay, cool, he's got a haircut. And then he comes back, it's like, oh, this was a projection. And it's like, what? And then after that, I was like, and now I die.
No, like if he did the projection and then he projected himself on the ship after, and that was his physical self, and he was still alive, I would have been like, alright, cool.
Yeah.
Now then we can get into the fucking third film.
Yeah.
But no, he dies. For what? Mark Hamill still wanted to be Luke Skywalker. He still wanted. How could you kill him? How could you kill someone who wanted to be Luke Skywalker?
Oh man.
How can you do it?
And
How?
you know it's bad when, like, throughout the whole press conference, it's like, this is a whole different character. This isn't what Luke Skywalker was done. Like, the guy who brought Darth Vader out of the darkest pits of the dark side is like, oh no, Kylo, oh no, Ben's a bit, he's a bit gothy. Like, what? There's a bit of dark in him. So, let me slaughter him in his sleep. Luke Skywalker, in his sleep. Man.
In his, like, Padawan school. In the school.
Wait. Another thing that pissed me off.
Anakin.
Yoda! What was he doing?
That's what I'm saying.
These ghosts have powers now, but they've just been chilling this whole time eating popcorn. Like, why?
But they want to come at the end of the Rise of Skywalker as extra energy for Rey.
Yeah.
For doing this with her lightsabers. Get out. Kissing Kylo so he dies. What is going on with this fucking saga? What is going on? Like, nah.
Because like he had this force lightning, all their ships, and then Rey, just a little bit. Just, don't want to scare you too much. Oh, here you go, Rey. Defend yourself. It's like, I want you to kill me so I can take over your body. Oh no! Don't hit me with your lightsaber. What? What was he doing? Why was he there, first of all? Who asked for Palpatine back? And then they had the whole like thing of like, oh no, this is that dagger that we fell into this pit. This guy, he was there. We've got his like little tooth-shaped comb thing. I landed in the perfect spot to measure up with the Death Star. Now I know exactly where to go. Yes. Whoa. Like, I've never ridden the seas before, but I can now. Like, what is a boat? But I can do it. I can do all things. Like, what?
And the only way that Rey killed Kylo was because Kylo had a moment flashback thinking of his mum. So that's the only way. In a fight like that,
she cheap shotted him.
In a fight like that, like, nah. They fight and whoever loses. Not no fucking he had the moment of weakness like that. Nah, he's full in.
And then this whole force healing thing, like, why? So like,
shit film.
Who was it who died? Qui-Gon Jinn, like,
shit film.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave him there because he knows force healing, but he's not gonna use it on himself. Like, okay, my job is done. Like, what?
Fucking film. Like, and this is Rian Johnson's fault. And this is also JJ's fault because even though the episode 8 was shit, you still could have done things that made the last film alright, like, but you made it kind of as bad, if not worse, because it is the final, and you've basically made the trilogy unwatchable. So for that, it's like Jesus Christ. And it's peak because now we're in an era where the graphics are good.
Yeah.
And you just wasted it. Like
this is why I'm a bit concerned about the Marvel.
They're not the same. They're not the same. They're not the same. They're not the same.
But when you have
don't
so many,
disrespect Feige like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they've got competent directors.
Yeah, that's what they have
Don't
to keep
disrespect
maintaining.
Feige.
And did you hear about the Doctor Strange 2 multiverse?
Yeah, man,
of
they want to do
Madness
it.
Directors. Yeah, he got fired or something.
Yeah, that's
Because he wanted
He got director.
he didn't want to do it. No, it's not like he didn't want to do it. It's like they went in like different directions in it.
Yeah,
like,
he wanted to like bring like I think zombie or
yeah.
some sort.
I think he wanted to go. I don't know like what the whole thing was, but
Was this
yeah.
recently?
Nah, this is
a few months ago, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, several
But-
months ago.
Yeah, and then they got another director.
So he wanted to go like a zombie direction, which is in the comics or something like that. But Feige was like, no. Like, no,
Yeah,
no.
because obviously there's a clear through line from having Scarlet Witch in it, which is coming after the show in it. So it's like you got to get with the program right now. So I hear that, but
when are they releasing that WandaVision and all those Loki like?
when it comes in it,
Yeah, we're supposed to have it like some of them were supposed to be running now.
Yeah.
But pandemic production.
It wouldn't.
No, not like releasing now, but like a lot of them had to be pushed back. Like Winter Soldier was supposed to get around this time.
Yeah.
I think they just started filming again now. On Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like we're supposed to have some of these like on track, but I think a lot of them got pushed back way now. Because even Doctor Strange was supposed to come out not this year, next November, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that. But yeah, in terms of Star Wars, it's all about Mandalorian and Obi-Wan. You know what I mean? I'm gonna rewatch Mandalorian.
Season 2's coming out soon.
Yeah.
Would you like to see a TV show from Star Wars introducing a black character as a prominent kind of cast? So
I want him as a Jedi.
Yeah,
I want him as a Jedi.
Not necessarily a Jedi.
I want them as a Jedi.
Maybe as a Sith.
Yeah, Sith Jedi. I don't care.
But like,
They need lightsaber.
Maybe even Darth Bane.
No, Grey Jedi. If they're Grey Jedi, it's
Grey
even
Jedi.
harder. But I need them as a Jedi. I don't want them as a fucking little rebel soldier or da. We had Saw Gerrera. We had that. Like it's that we need that because no one ain't watching Star Wars for the guns and that like we're watching it for the lightsabers and the Force. So give us what we want and just give us a good story around it, like, and that's it.
Well, I'm guessing the Skywalker saga is finished. Like
Done.
Finn's arc is finished.
It's done.
So there's nothing after that.
It's done. Unless they, but no, because you know what's gonna happen. They'll have to set up another one in order for him to even join that for like a third season type thing. Because it's like
like episode 10 kind of thing.
Yeah, like he's not jumping straight back in. Okay. Like he needs to. No, he's not on it. Like, but yeah, nah. Give us.
What was his secret in the end?
Who?
Finn. Did he say
That he's a Jedi. He didn't say it, but that's the secret that I'm good with.
Okay.
That's the secret.
Nah.
What's the secret?
It's probably he loves Rey.
No.
He loves
He
her.
would no, because he wasn't doing it like that. He wasn't doing it like that.
Well, that's why he like friend-zoned Rose in the last movie.
No, because he wasn't feeding her. Yeah, obviously he was still feeding. He's still feeding Rey, but that's not what he's telling her. That's not what he's telling her.
Wow.
Because it's like, oh, clearly this whole Kylo thing's happening.
Oh shit! He fought Kylo in episode 1, didn't he? Episode 7.
This is what I'm saying.
Oh my god!
Like he didn't grab the lightsaber and try and do damage a little bit,
Oh shit!
and it got fucked up. And then woke up in the.
They really fucked up.
Oh yeah.
This is what I'm saying.
Oh my god! I forgot that battle.
That's what I'm saying. Disrespect.
That's mad.
Disrespect. Couldn't
That's
do that
crazy.
to Mace Windu. Like, you must be mad. Like, give us our black female Jedi as well. Like, you know what I mean? I want that more actually.
What about the next black superhero in Marvel?
In Marvel.
Yeah.
Storm.
You want a new?
Storm.
This is I don't
Storm.
want to dive too deep into this because I don't think we're gonna see Storm. Wow.
Nah.
Storm.
Storm by
Have the
herself or
rights.
as X-Men? Like with the rest
She
of
needs a solo film first.
If they if they do, it depends on how Marvel is gonna roll out X-Men.
It
If
doesn't
they
matter,
roll
it
out
doesn't matter.
X-Men, if they pull out X-Men by them as a standalone thing, then
Yeah,
we can see
Fox
Storm.
alone.
Yeah,
No,
then
no,
we can
no,
see
no.
we can see
Yeah,
Storm.
No.
What?
This is Disney's. This is Marvel's.
Oh.
Yeah, like Marvel,
Doesn't
Disney
matter.
bought Fox, isn't it?
Yeah, time ago.
Oh, man.
So how would you guys like to see the X-Men being rolled out?
Storm.
I think they're gonna have them as their own entity, and if
I
they
don't
do
want
that,
the
then we
main
will see
people
Storm.
anymore.
I don't.
I don't want Cyclops. I'm tired of
I don't
Wolverine.
want Cyclops.
I'm tired of
If they're gonna do Wolverine, he needs to be a side character. He needs to be a short version.
like
I see that. He needs to be here.
like the next generation of X-Men. I'm happy with.
Nah, but they need to do Storm
Nah.
proper. I'm sorry.
No, I agree with you,
She
but I
could be a
think the
teacher.
whole
Nah. She's
Should they introduce X-Men as like evil,
no.
like like Magneto and all them lot
Oh yeah.
Oh,
invading
yeah.
maybe? Because if Magneto comes, he's gonna fuck up everyone.
I mean,
well, relax.
I
Yeah.
want like an old Magneto though.
Yeah.
Not like Ian McKellen old,
Yeah.
but like
50 years
Between,
old.
like,
50 years old.
Fassbender.
50 years old.
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, he does get stronger as he gets older.
Well, he gets wiser, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I think obviously his energy, obviously as you get older, the way you can manipulate metal is probably going to be weaker. But obviously, as you get older, you would get more. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So,
shit, that would be mad.
like, obviously, as we saw, fucking Professor X, he, in Logan, he had real mental issues,
Yeah.
and because of what he did, he basically killed the X-Men. Obviously, you've seen Logan, so it's not spoilers. It's is what it is. But yeah. So yeah, I think like because what's gonna happen is that it's gonna come from the Eternals. I think I've said this before. That because like the X gene thing is eventually it comes from them, innit? So it's gonna eventually like boil down to them.
Do you guys know what the Eternal characters are based on? Like, have you read the comics on the Eternals?
I haven't read
I think
I have no idea who they are.
I've read one like time ago, but I've not.
Like, are they Celestials or like similar?
Something like that.
They're cosmic, right? They're cosmic.
Yeah. Cosmic
Okay.
gods. But
So that's gonna be a mad one. Then.
yeah, I think it depends on how they do it, because they could do it straight away like it's not an opponent of the Avengers.
Yeah.
But like because the X-Men were secret in it, like
Yeah.
they're not out like the Avengers.
Mm.
So what could happen is that Avengers thing happened, and then X-Men come and solve it quick, and there's some sort of battle first, but then they realize what's going on, and then there's a separate battle. Maybe the Avengers are gone, and now the X-Men are having to deal with this thing. But personally, I think they need to do a Storm solo film, and then after that
why
film,
Storm though?
because Storm is probably one of the major characters that has not been done right in any iteration of any of the films. Because you go Magneto,
Yeah.
Professor X,
Wolverine.
We've never
Beast,
had a good Storm.
Wolverine, Cyclops, Jean,
I'm happy with them not doing Beast.
Nightcrawler, Storm. She didn't even get to say, "Oh yeah, Queen of the Elements." Aurora. She didn't get to say any of that one time in any of the films. Any of the films. These times, Nightcrawler's coming out here with Kurt Wagner shit every 2 minutes. Nah. Disrespect. This is what I'm saying about John Boyega. What he was saying in terms of.
You could just make one.
Young Player of the Year and PFA Player of the Year. Did you guys see the nominations?
I saw TAA. I saw Saka.
Let's get the list up. Let's get the list up.
It'll probably be Trent though.
Oh, we already know.
How good is Trent? I've never actually seen him play except for
Generational.
Yeah? Is
Generational.
he better than Tierney?
Generational. Generational.
Just crossing really.
Generational.
Not much else.
Generational.
No defense. No
Generational.
defense.
Generational. Generational.
Jokic.
He's a winger basically.
Yeah.
Generational. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. YPFA. PFA.
And Messi's not even.
You got Minamino now.
Yes. Yes. I don't know why. I mean, you got Ceballos. So, I mean.
He's actually been very good for us. So
Nah, yeah, for you. But what are the levels been set? These are the levels where people were saying Guendouzi was good when he first came on the scene because he was passing forward and he was running around and his hair was flowing in the
I'll
wind.
forever reject every Arsenal fan that said Guendouzi was good because he was just a headless chicken running around and just doing nothing.
You lot were chatting
Pat
shit
Bev.
about Ramsey. Chatting shit about Ramsey for you to be gassing about Guendouzi. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it.
Listen, Ramsey was a
He's a bum.
quality player.
He's a bum.
Quality,
Can I just say
quality player.
can I just say that big up Jordan Henderson for winning the competition of Wilshere, Ramsey, and Henderson.
Who made that competition?
Look who's at the top now. Look who's at the top now. Champions League winner, Premier League winner. Instrumental in both.
You could put any centre mid.
Where's Wilshere now?
Where's
Wilshere now?
You could put any centre mid. Yeah.
Can't even displace Mark Noble, bro. He's been there for years.
You could put Mark Noble in the Liverpool team, and Liverpool are still winning the title in the same way.
You don't believe that?
Exact same. Yeah, I do.
You don't believe that?
What the hell?
You don't believe that?
You've got Lallana in your team.
What? Lallana left. He's gone to Brighton. What do you mean?
You got Lallana won the league with you, though.
Yeah.
Lallana barely played.
Exactly. He would have been your Mark Noble.
Yeah.
There. Mark Noble starts every game for West Ham. What do you mean? Nah. You like disrespect.
You could put a lot of centre mids into that Liverpool team where Henderson plays, and it's the same outcome.
Nah, I'm
He's
sorry.
not that much of a difference.
No Arsenal centre mids though. That's what I'm saying. No Arsenal centre mids. No. This is what I'm saying. No, this is what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Because if name the centre mids who could do that job, and we win the league.
Prime Vieira.
Huh? No. They're playing today. Oh, Prime Vieira. This is who we're comparing us. This is who we're comparing Jordan Henderson to. That's cool. That's cool. They're in a conversation. That's funny. I'm just saying. Then we're wavy in it, like attack from all angles. But yeah, we're winning it again.
Second.
City,
easy.
Third.
Chelsea.
Man United.
I think Man United.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like
fourth.
Chelsea.
Honestly, I'll be surprised if we get sixth. But the only reason why I think we could probably get a fifth or sixth is because of if we can get the players that we're obviously attaining to try and get.
Who
But
you linked to?
however, Partey and Aouar from Lyon.
Oh, Partey. Apparently, I heard you're not paying that clause in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying in it. So I don't think we'll get him. But for me, the biggest issue is how are we going to play against the teams that are quote unquote shitter than us? Because again, it's all well and good parking the bus against City, Liverpool, Chelsea, yada yada, and counter attacking. But can you do that against teams like Fulham, who, they're gonna want to give us the ball, and we are shit with the ball. We're only good at counter attacking. Well, unless obviously we get new signings, etc. So that's the only reason why I wouldn't put us into like a higher position. I don't think we'll trouble fourth at all. I'll be shocked if we do.
No, you can't.
If we did a sweepstake, would you trade all your teams for Liverpool? So let's say we did four-man sweepstake.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
What's that? 5 teams each, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you trade?
Just stop betting, bro.
Would you trade all your teams for just Liverpool, and you only get Liverpool?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
Okay.
Clearly. No.
Man City don't have a defence.
Man City trying to buy Koulibaly, innit? He'll still get spun. But they have got if they get Koulibaly, it's actually kind of peak. But even then, it's like, Laporte this season has shown that it's like, yeah, Virgil's the best, and he might be second, but there is a big gap between them two, innit?
We beat you guys, didn't we?
Yeah, I just said that.
Oh shit.
But yeah, no.
It's funny how Anubis didn't watch both of the Arsenal wins against Liverpool.
Yeah,
recently.
both
of them.
both games where the games don't matter. You know what I mean?
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
What did it matter
for the rest
to
of the season?
Oh yeah, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't say that, man. Don't say that.
It doesn't.
We're not gonna quantify it like
No,
that.
but
Because watch when Aubameyang gets injured,
if you guys had
and then
won,
we'll see what happens.
yeah. But if
we've got Nketiah.
If you guys had won,
I can't even finish the sentence. He said when Aubameyang gets injured, and I said, yeah, we've got Nketiah, but I didn't finish the sentence.
Didn't Nketiah score a hat-trick in 9 minutes?
What?
On England under 21s?
But you just completed the sentence.
This is what we're doing. And that's why you even.
I'd say it'd be a different story if we had 11 men, because he wouldn't have to run back so much.
Oh yeah, but so I could also say, we would have beat Real Madrid if Salah didn't have the fucking thing on his arm, and that shit didn't happen.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe.
But it's fine. But we don't have to say that because we already won a Champions League now. So and Salah scored him one. So
Well, Henry did win a Champions League with Barcelona, so we're happy for him.
not with Arsenal. You know what I mean? He had to leave you. He had
Our
to
time
leave
will
you.
come. Our
Like a
time
couple
will
man
come.
in it, like called Cess.
That's actually mad. Like
Nasri.
if you say Henry, people don't think Barcelona. People are thinking Arsenal. Yeah. And if you're saying he won the Champions League, you're thinking, wait, Arsenal should have won that, right? But then that's kind of
Well,
whack.
and he was what? And he only won 2 leagues over there, innit?
But one was invincible though.
No, I'm saying when was the last time? What was that? 16 years ago. 17 years ago, you lot won the league. I'm just keeping updated. It's been 17 years. It's been 17 years.
Like, what you get 17?
Another 14 years. That surpasses our 30-year wait. That's all I'm saying. And to be honest, in the state that you lot are in, I don't see you, man.
You say it surpasses your 30-year
wait. Yeah.
Oh, another 13.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
And I don't see you, man, getting closer anytime soon. So